What's going on, everyone? I'm Real Agent Adam over here in the Spring Grove area, and I want to welcome you to the Lakeview Community. What is going on, everyone? It's Real Agent Adam, and you guessed it, I'm in front of a brand new listing that's going to be hitting the market just next week. I'm over here in Jackson Township in Spring Grove School District, literally 3 minutes from both the elementary and high school, and I have behind me a beautiful, huge colonial. It is 2,966 square foot above grade with another 1,200 square foot below. This thing has 5 bedrooms. That's right, 5 bedrooms and 3.5 baths. 3 full and 1 half bath. This thing has brand new carpet, brand new carpet throughout the second. It's been freshly repainted. It's got a brand new roof last year in 2022. I'm sorry, 2 years ago, 2022. Man, does time fly. But without further ado, let's check this bad boy out. Let's stop standing in the cold. As you can see here, we have an extended driveway here. They decided to put a huge shed on the side of the property in addition to an oversized 2-car garage. So there's plenty of storage space. Just wait till you see the basement and the storage area that we have down there on the unfinished side. All right, guys, so we start this off by heading up the 2-step exposed open porch here. We open up the storm door and come in through the main door here, which leads us into the main hall or the entryway of the home. We have a couple options as we get up here into the main area of the house. Okay, so we have the 2nd floor up there. We got the basement level below us. Behind me is going to be the study or the library. We have the staircase going up to the 2nd floor. Off to my left, your right. Down the hall to my left, your right is going to lead us into the kitchen, dining, and morning room area. And then back behind us is going to be your formal dining room area. So we're going to kind of do this in a rotary kind of action here. We'll come back through the hallway when we go to the 2nd floor. Okay, so here we are in the study or the library, whatever you want to call it. And wow, what an incredible space this is. I mean, this bookcase back here is just stunning. This is a custom piece, by the way, built by the owner of the house. He's a custom wood maker, and wow, look at what he did with this entire wall here. So this is actually not affixed to the wall, so you could remove this if you wanted a little bit more space in this room, but honestly, why would you? This thing is just meant to be here. It's literally built in perfectly. Look, he even rounded off the edges so that way it stood up close against the wall and did not mess with your kickboard that you have at the bottom. If you look up a little bit, you'll notice that we also have a tray ceiling in here that has crown molding around the tray. I mean, c'est magnifique, if you ask me. This thing is absolutely gorgeous. On top of it all, we got a beautiful chandelier in here just to give it that extra je ne sais quoi, if you will, and make it just the next level on top of it. Plus, we have a nice big double window here. So just picture yourself coming home from work. It's a nice sunny day. You sit down, you crack open a good old book. For me, I like Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Sit here, natural light pouring in, reading your book, enjoying a nice glass of wine, listening to a little Mozart or something to get the brain waves flowing. Man, what an incredible evening that sounds like. So let's go ahead, let's take this into the kitchen area and show you what we're working with in the kitchen here. All right, so as we come into this kitchen, you're gonna notice that we have a huge cascading big granite countertop island here in the middle with a nice L-shaped bend to it that actually expands here to give you a little bit more countertop space. And it even has cabinetry in here for even more storage capacity. Just picture yourself, it's Thanksgiving dinner time. You're hosting your entire extended family. For me, that's 48 freaking people. Can you believe it? We could fit everybody inside of this area. We got a potluck. There's just dishes everywhere. Everybody's happy. We got the guys watching the game over there. We got the ladies hanging out in the morning room, and it's just a wonderful, wonderful time. There's music going on, and everybody is just loving life. Or picture yourself here in the morning room, enjoying a great Eggs Benedict, having yourself a nice glass of OJ to set it all off, and watching all of the natural sunlight pour into this room in the morning time, bouncing off of the white walls that we have in here, just giving you that beautiful yellow glow of the sun and warming your soul. if that's not enough for you, out in the summertime, you're gonna love the deck that we have off to the side. Pan over there for a second and show them, but we're gonna give you a little bit more detailed view of that a little later in the video. All right, so we're gonna take this back over to the living room area over here. As you can see, a nice wide open concept living room. It's what we all crave. It's what we all desire, and it's exactly what you get in this house. This is a massive amount of space here. You can get a huge TV on this wall, goes 70, 80, 90 inch. You got space for it. I'm telling you, you're gonna love the experience of living in your living room. Not to mention, I know I already said it earlier in the video, but you gotta say it at least twice. The LVP is brand spanking new. It was just last month that they installed this stuff. So you got brand new flooring in here, and I gotta tell you, it looks phenomenal. On top of that, the entire bottom floor has been repainted and it looks wonderful. They did such a good job. I love the colors that they chose. There was a little guidance by yours truly on said colors, and I'm glad that we went with those choices. So this takes us here into the formal dining room area. So if the morning room and the dining area there isn't enough for you, you got a second place to put another large table for all of your family gatherings and all of those important family meals that you know we need to love and share and hold on to. All right, guys, so we're gonna take this back into the hallway over this way. We're gonna head down into the basement, but before we do, I wanna show you just a couple small things on the way there. So we're gonna let the cameraman pass me, go in this direction. We're gonna open this up and show you the half bath in there. So it's a little small for me to get in there with the cameraman. So we're gonna let him do his thing and show you that area. As you can see, we got a nice pedestal sink in there and a nice mute brown to keep it neutral on the color, but a nice warm tone to it so that way it still looks lovely inside of there. And we went with a lower profile sink and a lower profile toilet in order to create the space in there so that way you don't feel crammed in your half bath. We have a nice coat closet off to the side for you here. And then back into the kitchen, there's two more things I want to mention before we head down to the basement. We have a custom, beautiful stove over here. This is the dream stove of the owner. They're so upset that they can't take it with them. This is the KitchenAid double oven, and I believe it's also a convection oven on top of it, and it has 5 burners with a double burner in the center. This thing is the cat's meow. Off to the side here, as you come in from the garage, this is actually going to take you into your mud room. This is also where your laundry is located. Super convenient to be right off the kitchen. I don't know about you, but man, does that make life a little bit easier. We're also going to pop this open for you and just give you a quick little view of the garage. As you can see, this is an oversized 2-car garage that we have here. So there's plenty of space in the back for more storage. This thing's also jacked up. This is a nice tall garage. We're talking 9-foot ceilings in this garage. So you have plenty of space for storage capacity on top of being able to get a nice large vehicle in here. You can definitely park a truck in here. Absolutely no problem. All right, so now without further ado, we're gonna head down into the basement, and on the way, I'm gonna show you one more quick little thing. If they didn't have enough storage space in here, there's also a pantry for you on top of it. There is no stone unturned in this beautiful home that we have here. All right, so down to the basement we go. Where it ends, nobody knows. That's not true. I know exactly where it ends and where it starts because that is my job. All right, so we're heading down the basement. I'm sure you saw some of that cool geometric shapes as we come down here, a little hexagonal action for you that was done by the homeowner themselves. And I think it's pretty darn cool if you ask me. I also love the 2-tone color that we have here in this finished space. But before we show you that, I'm actually gonna show you how cool this bathroom is. So before the cameraman comes in here, I gotta show you this because who doesn't love a pocket door? I mean, come on, guys. Oh, hold on, that was my fault. Hey, how we doing? Who doesn't love a good pocket door? And check out this bathroom. Woo! Man, this thing is sexy. Oh, just imagine taking a bath here. This is just incredible. I'm sorry, not a bath, a shower. We don't bathe, we shower. But we do have a seat in there in case you do get a little lazy like me in the morning and you want to relax in that shower and just let the water cleanse the soul. And of course, we have a bigger vanity down here that has a ton of storage space in it. And I love the gray accent with the brown on the flooring. It's just a really, really nice contrast with those bright whites. And it just looks gorgeous in here. Man, they really did a good job with that color scheme. Okay, so here we are. Look at this area. This thing is huge, guys. We can throw a whole dance party down here. I'm about to start breaking it down b-boy style if you don't stop me pretty soon. But as you can see, this is a theater room. This is an entire entertainment area. There's so much that you can do with this. They actually had double computers set up over there. They had a whole theater experience set up over here. You can see some of the artwork is still left on the walls, but this is just a giant space with a beautiful finish to it. I like that they have it a little darker down here since it was for movies. When you turn down the lights, it just gets that ambiance and it just makes you want to watch a movie. All right, so that's going to take us back here into the storage area that we have in the house. And as you can see, this is just a massive amount of storage space. I mean, I'll tell you, just this area over here was bigger than my first apartment. That is not a joke. I'm dead serious about that. But this is just a massive, massive, massive amount of space. I think it was like, what did we say it was? It was like 700 square foot or something over on this side, minus, I think, 70 square foot for the bathroom that was over there. You can see this actually goes all the way back down that way. Again, I'm gonna let the cameraman just shoot that so you can see the area. It's also where all of your utilities lie. Okay, so we got our hot water heater, we got our furnace down here. As you can see, these are gas propane. Okay, that is what these are run off of. We got a berry tank in the backyard for you of where all of that is housed. And well, guys, that does it for the storage area. But don't forget, before we head out of here, check out that under the stairwell storage because we want to maximize every square inch of this house. All right, so let's go ahead and head back up the stairwell here. We're gonna go up to the second floor. We're gonna show you these bedrooms up here and the office space that we have as one of the bedrooms. All right, so forgive me as you watch me head up the stairwell. We're gonna backpedal the next stair set here so you don't watch me go up because, man, is that awkward, right? Come on, tell me about it. Okay, so as we head up here, as you can see, this is brand new carpeting on here, guys. I did wipe my feet insanely well before coming up this. I promise I am not messing up this flooring, okay? We're gonna see how good I can backpedal up into this lovely, lovely open area that we have here. I don't know about you guys, but I always feel kind of crammed in hallways. You know, I don't know, maybe I'm a little claustrophobic, but this large landing that we have here, man, I just love it. It's the second floor too. We got the beautiful chandelier here. We got the natural light coming in through the window. And I love the half semicircle that they put on the top, just a little accent there. And then of course you have a ledge that you can add a little bit of spice to for all of your decorating needs. All right, so as I catch my breath, we're gonna turn around the corner here and I'm gonna show you got one bedroom there. This is currently being used as an office space. This is the smallest of the 5 bedrooms that we have. But as you can see, I mean, this is not a small bedroom, okay? It just happens to be the smallest, but this is still a very nice sized bedroom and this makes a tremendous office. It also has, what a good view. I mean, I don't think you get much better than that, to be honest. That is just a gorgeous view. That is the schools that you see down there. So they are in walking distance for your children. Off to the left there, we have, and I'm sorry, that is your right, my left, we have the full bath for the main area of the second floor. So you saw the first full bath down in the basement. This is the full bath for up here. I'm gonna go ahead and peel back this shower curtain because this place was just professionally cleaned. I could eat off of that. I mean, come on, guys. That thing is gorgeous. What a good job on that cleaning crew. Wow, beautiful. So that brings us back into the hall here. We have 3 more bedrooms, okay? We got 1, we got 2, we got 3. We're gonna head in this one first. As you can see, we brought this carpet in through the bedrooms, okay? We have a nice little accent wall for you over here. You can see this is a slightly different tone than the other blues. And I love the way that it looks. It's just nice. It just makes you feel calm and relaxed. Except me, I know I got big energy, but I promise you, I feel calm in here. Also above you, if you don't see it, there is actually an access panel to get up to attic space. So there's even more storage in this house. And on top of all of that, every single room has an amazing size closet. Look at the size of this. That is just incredible. Wow. All right, so come on. We gotta go to the next room. Okay. Bedroom number 3 is what we're on. So this is what I would say the second smallest bedroom. That one's a fraction bigger than this one because it does have this little corner here from the bump out from the hallway. Other than that, I think they're almost an identical size. And we do have the exact same size closet over there on the side as well. And of course, you got another window that looks off to the side. And again, just a really nice sized bedroom. I always get mad at some of these bigger homes when they have like 4 or 5 bedrooms, but like they're just tiny. They're like teeny tiny, and you feel like you're like cramped in this little box. I don't know, claustrophobia again. I don't know. But okay, so we're heading over here, and this is a big bedroom. You ready? Woo! Here we are. Check this out. I mean, I can run laps in here, guys. Like, oh my God. I just got space for days. You think I got energy now? Imagine me as a teenager. I just, bam. This thing is beautiful in here, okay? We just had this entire closet built. This closet did not exist. We just built this closet. When I say we, I mean Derek and Dakota Leeds from Leeds Remodeling of York. That's the contracting company that I work with. So shout out to these guys for doing incredible work in here. And on top of that, we got recessed lighting put in this room as well to make sure it's nice and bright. So that way, whatever you do in here, you can do it without squinting. Because nobody wants to squint. That's not fun. All right, guys, so let's head back out of this room. Let's go back down the hall here. I got to turn a little bit so that way I don't run into walls, or else I'm going to look stupid. I probably do already. And then here we go. Master bedroom, guys. Master bedroom. So this is a very large room. This is probably just a little bit smaller than that bedroom over there. But the reason is because you have a walk-in closet, another closet, and the bathroom all in this room. And it's still large enough to easily fit a king-size bed in here and still have plenty of room for activities. There's also several orientations as to how you could set up this room. You can have the bed where it's at here. You could stick it over on this wall. There's even enough space that if you really wanted to, you could put it on this wall as well. Probably wouldn't recommend that. It's weird to have that right by the door, but to each their own, right? You can put it any way you want. I also love both of the doors. It's that large opening. Remember the claustrophobia? You don't feel that in this room at all. All right, so that brings us down our little hall here. We have our mirrored door, so that way you can check yourself out every day when you get ready for work. Okay, so we'll open this up a little bit so you can see in there. So that's gonna be the same size as all the other closets. And then of course, if you have a fiance who's like mine, you're gonna need a walk-in closet, guys. So we got a walk-in closet. Not only that, but behind this door, come on in here, cameraman. We got more storage over here behind the door. This thing is storage to the max. This thing is stored out, baby. Then it brings us back in here to the master bath, where you get a little jacuzzi action. Okay. Just imagine. Does it get better than this? Honestly, it doesn't. Who doesn't want a jacuzzi in their bathroom? I mean, come on. But if you want to take a shower and you want to be a normal person, you do have a stand-up shower over here for your everyday showering needs. But I can tell you, I would absolutely use the crap out of that jacuzzi tub. And I wouldn't look so awkward if it was full of water, okay? So come on, guys. Let's hustle. We're going back downstairs. I'm not going backwards down the stairs. I will fall. This will be a totally different video if I do that. So we're gonna go back down here. We're gonna head back down this hall. Remember, we got the half bath here. We got a coat closet here. We're coming through the kitchen, into the dining room, through the morning room, and out this door to head back to the back deck. Since we're back outside, my blue eyes can't handle the sunlight. Sunglasses come back on. We got a Trex deck back here, guys. This thing is absolutely beautiful. It's hurricane tied into the house, so you never have to worry about this thing blowing over. This thing is stable as it can be. So I want to show you a little details about the yard here, okay? So this property does not end where the trees begin. We actually own part of those woods down there, okay? So there is actually, it's a little overgrown now because they haven't used it for several years, but there's actually a walkway that exists down there that actually takes you down there to get down to that volleyball court and to get you over to the high school, because right here is where your children will go to high school if you have kids. So talk about an easy commute to school. I mean, I also happen to live 45 seconds away from school, and I can tell you, it was probably the best thing ever because I got to wake up at 7:25 to get to school at 7:32. And I mean, come on, who doesn't love that as a high school kid, right? So not only that, but we put the stairwell in here so you can have access down to your backyard on top of it all. This yard is actually 0.65 acres. Okay, so we're over a half-acre plot. This is kind of half and half between the front and back of the house. As you can see, we have a nice flat pad up here, and then it does start to kind of dwindle down there and start to go downhill. I was also told, by the way, that this is the best sledding hill / snowboarding hill in the entire neighborhood. So, I mean, come on. So again, back down there, that is where that kind of leads out to that path that takes you back down there, so you can actually get to the school from there, get to all the activities. This is just a super convenient location, guys. Everything about this house is super convenient. You are less than 10 minutes from downtown Spring Grove. You are 2 minutes walk to high school and to the elementary school. The middle school is just another 2 more minutes past that field and past that clearing. If you like to exercise and you want to run on a track, that track is right there that you can actually go right down to. You don't even have to get in your car to go exercise. It's right there for you. On top of that, we have a lake that is just minutes down the road, right down there. There's gonna be some cool aerial shots that I'll have of that for you. And on top of all of that, there is like 17 restaurants within a 7-minute drive of here. We actually checked out one of the Italian restaurants today, a pizzeria, and man, it was phenomenal. It was absolutely phenomenal. I'm not gonna try to pronounce it because I'm gonna absolutely pronounce it wrong, but I promise you it is good. You're gonna wanna check it out. And all of the restaurants around here are getting like 4.3s, 4.4s, 4.5s. So welcome to the Lakeview community. This thing is a picturesque, perfect place to live. I'm telling you, you're not gonna wanna miss out on this. This is one of the larger homes in the neighborhood. My sellers chose, when they got this originally, they are the original owners, by the way, and they had this built. They decided to do 2 bump outs. So all of the extra bump outs that you can do, they decided to choose all of those bump outs, and they have themselves just a beautiful home here that they've worked on for the past 16 years or however long that is. So that's where we're gonna end this video today, guys. If you wanna check this out, you're gonna have to get a hold of me, okay? You can reach me at 717-205-8724. You can email me at adam@realagentadam.com, and you can check out more details about this house at yorkpahomehunter.com. All right, that's gonna do it for this one. I'll catch you in the next one.